I have peace of mind because this peace is mine. Have you ever noticed that the older you get, the more you crave peace? Not excitement, not noise, not proving yourself, just peace. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about the spaces we create. Not the perfectly curated spaces you see on Pinterest, but the imperfect places we claim for ourselves. The spaces that remind you of who you are. This weekend, I started putting together my patio. Nothing fancy, just a rug, a couple of chairs, and 2 new plant babies. To someone else, it might just look like a little patio furniture, but to me, it is a declaration of peace. I have peace of mind because this peace is mine. Welcome. I'm Lisa, and this is me starting over unapologetically. Good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome back if you're one of my 15 subscribers. I love you. I missed you. I've been gone for a couple of weeks, but I was doing some things. If you're new here, my name is Lisa. I am 54 years old. I'm an educator here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I am in the middle of what I call a life pivot. I'm changing my life, moving into more of a peaceful, quiet life, a slower life. I have been working since I was 17, 18 years old. I've been in education for 36 years, whether it was early education, early childhood education, or now elementary, kindergarten through 5th grade. And I want to retire soon and do something different. Not stop working completely, but just do something different. But right now, I'm figuring out ways to enjoy the life that I already have. I have a good life. It's not extravagant, but I am able to do pretty much most of the things that I want to do. So at the beginning of the video, you saw me cleaning up my patio and setting it up because that's one of the things that I have not done in the apartment where I currently live. I have this saying, I have peace of mind because this peace is mine. And I moved out of my parents' home when I was 24 years old. I moved from their home into an apartment. I was there for 5 years. I bought my first home when I was 29 years old. I was there for 11 years. I moved out of my home into, believe it or not, a 500 square foot apartment, studio apartment above my friend's garage. And I stayed there for 8 years. And I have been here in my current apartment for 7 years. Going on 7 years. I just signed my seventh lease. But each place that I've lived in, I've made it my own. I heard Maya Angelou, I think, say one time, when you enter your home, it should rise up to greet you. And I make sure that I curate a space in my home, in my life, that feels safe and is filled with the things that I love. I decorate, I paint, I do all the things. But what I realized is I never, ever do anything to the outside of my home, the patio. When I lived in my home, I had a deck. And I never did anything to make it my own. However, I love coming out early in the morning, especially when I'm on summer break, spring break, out of school, even when I go on vacation, on a cruise, or I'm staying in a hotel that has a balcony. I love going out in the morning, drinking coffee, reading, journaling, and just enjoying the peace and quiet that comes along with early morning. I'm an early riser. I usually wake up anywhere between 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. But I've never curated my outdoor area. Mind you, I keep saying one of the things that are must-haves, my must-haves for my next home, is a front porch, so I can sit on the front porch, and a patio in the back with a small garden, so I can enjoy God's God's creation, let's say. So I decided, why am I waiting to do that? I'm going to be here at least another 18 months to 2 years. Why not go on and fix up my patio? Now, I'm not going to do anything grand, but I do want to create a space that allows me to come out here and enjoy it. So again, I started with, this was a 2-3 day process, because over the years there has been a bird's nest that's been built on the water sprinkler or the fire sprinkler. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, and I promise you, they're sick. They're sick, and they poop all over the patio, all over the wall, every year, year after year. I was trying to get it pressure washed, have somebody come over, pressure wash my patio. Mind you, several people that I called, in order for them to even come out, it would be $250, $200 at the least. My patio is 5 by 10, 5 feet, I think 5.5 feet by 10 feet. $250? No, sir. No, sir. But I wasn't going to put it off another year. So one day, which I didn't show that day because I didn't even think about posting it, I started scrubbing. I had to scrub with a brush all the poop away. I used some cleaners to scrub the entire patio. So I got that done. And then I noticed there was a residue still on the walls and things like that. So in the video, you see me wiping off the walls with just clean water and a towel and just getting all the residue off. Brought me a little rug. I already had the chairs, even though I didn't come out here, and the table. I brought some cushions for the chairs, and if you see in the video, the cushions did not fit. So I've got to send them back. I think I had delusions of grandeur because I thought my chairs were way bigger than they really are. But anyway, got them at Amazon, so I'm gonna send them back and get some more. Have a little table that's already here. And then I went to Pike's Nursery and I brought me 2 plants, 2 babies. I said, if I can keep these 2 alive, then I'll graduate into more plants, because I do want to get into plants. I love plants. I love seeing them, but I never really buy any because I just feel like I don't have a green thumb. Well, I don't know if I have a green thumb because I never really try. But anyway, I brought a snake plant and what they call a ZZ plant. It's small. They told me to start with those because those are the hardest to kill and easy to take care of. Let's say it like that. But anyway, I think I'm going to name my snake plant Grace or Peace. I don't know. Either one, because I am terrified of anything that looks like a reptile, lizards, and everything. And for me to have a snake plant, I think that's Grace or Peace. Me moving towards peace, or the plant granting me grace to not be scared of it or fearful about. And I know it's a plant, but just the word snake, I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, like I said, I have peace of mind because this peace is mine. And I love coming home and just having this space where I feel safe. I have the things that I love, the things that I care about. And it looks like me. It feels like me more than any space I have. It's a sanctuary. I have my African art. I have my books and all the things that I love, and I'm comfortable here. I have peace here. And why not create that same space outside? A space where I can come, read my journal. Write in my journal, read my books, and just chill, reflect. Um, a safe haven is a retreat, a place where you can come and rest, reboot, and then reclaim everything that you might have lost in your day to day, your energy, your bearings. It's being an educator is not for the weak. So there are days when I'm exhausted and I'm drained and I just want to rest. I just want to come in and sit down and rest. And I always feel at peace outside. So again, I am just about creating a life, creating a space that I love. And a part of that is creating an outdoor space. I have always wanted an outdoor space. So why wait? I don't need to wait until I have the perfect home, the perfect patio, the perfect porch, or anything. It's all about doing it now, not waiting for life. I've spent so much time waiting for perfection and just not celebrating the imperfection of it all. I'm not a perfect person, so why do I feel like everything needs to be perfect? So again, whether it's a she shed, a man cave, a art studio, a prayer closet, whatever it is, I believe that every person, if you live with other people, then of course you can't have the whole house to yourself, but you should have a space that you can go into and retreat and celebrate this peace. I have peace of mind because this peace is mine. So on this Sunday, I wish you all well. I pray that you have peace in your life and that you are curating a life that you love. And sometimes it's all about just doing it one space at a time, 1 square foot at a time. So again, happy Sunday. I hope you have a blessed day.